I'm staying with Isabella Young.
Tell us something about your host.
She's so friendly and they're taking good care of me. They are totally 7 in the family and I feel like 8.
Now I'm staying with Melissa auntie.
Tell us something about your host.
Yeah, the experience with John and Melissa auntie are very happy and delightful. It's a very big family they have, and I learned a lot about them. They have 4 pets, a dog, so it's a big family, and I learned how to keep myself well.
I'm staying with Mrs. Janet. She's a nice and friendly host. She takes care a lot. She's like a very lovely person, caring, and yeah, she does good cooking.
We are staying with Grace.
I'm staying with Grace. And she has 3 sisters, Morgan, Tiani, and Matheson. And this is the very cutest family I have ever seen. And his mother is Dallas, and she takes, she sees me as her daughter, and she takes care of me. And she cooks very nice. And I had a great time with them.
In India, I miss that family bonding. After coming to Australia and staying with her, I just felt that family bonding around me.
I am staying with Mr. John Long.
Tell us something about your host.
He is super cool. He makes me pancakes all time and I love his pancakes. He is just like my father who's always pampering me with his love and kindness, so I love him a lot.
Whom are you staying with?
We are staying with Mr. Stewart.
And Gail.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell us something about your host.
They are love caring and they wake up me every morning like my mother do for me, and that was we enjoyed their host and we loved it.
I'm staying with John Long, who's a kind, caring, generous person. I'm staying with Mary Akka and Kavya Akka. They are very kind to me. They take care of me, and he's like my daddy who take care of me. He loves my smile and laugh, so I keep smiling when I'm looking at him.
I'm staying with Mrs. Rebecca and JBN. Now they are very close to me. They look after me as my best friends. Now we are totally 6 there. She have 4 children. Then I and Rebecca.
We both are staying with Mrs. Janet and their 3 children, Louis, Maya, and William.
And she really takes care of us. She's like our mother in Australia, and she really made us comfortable in her house. And Louis, Will, and Mia, they are very friendly with us.
I'm staying with Amber.
I'm staying with Julian Anderson Parker.
Tell us something about your host.
My host is a very caring person and her mother is so loving person, and they took me to many places, and she have a brother called Robert. He's a good football player, and I enjoyed the match.
My host is so kind and they're so caring. They took me to many places, and they told me a lot about Australia.
My host is John Long. I love him so much. Yeah. I love him. He's a so caring person. He has lots of humor sense. Yeah, he does. I think he too loves me.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. He's a super cool person. He's so punctual. He comes back and he hits up for me to wake up. He struggles a lot to wake me up. Yeah. And he's so nice.
Okay, I'm staying with Aliana Jane Carling, and her mother is Melissa auntie, and she has an elder sister, Cassie sister, and an uncle John, and she has 2 brothers, Matthew and Jada. It's a very happy family, and it's a very big family. They have 4 cats and a dog. Very, very big. I've never imagined or even seen big families, and they've been good to me. They extended me and my brother into their families.
Okay, so I learned safety rules. First of all, with the seat belts, and then getting up early, cooking,
being neat, and that's all.
Being neat. Tell us about the place you have visited.
Okay, so we have visited the aquarium, the bird sanctuary, and then we are going to the Melbourne Isle tomorrow, and we have been to the beach, and that's it.
Yeah, I've learned to be punctual, but we are not that much. Because morning when we get up, John says, get up, get up, get up, time to shower, time to shower. But we make it late. But I have learned to be punctual, getting up early, and I've learned so many things. I've learned to be self-dependent.
And what have been the favourite places you've visited here?
My favorite place was Moonlight Sanctuary, in which I hold the snake in my neck. That was the deadliest moment, but I loved it. It was a cute one. I loved to see animals, so that was my favorite place.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have learned many things. First, safety rules, then seat belts, self-respect, everything.
And I learned how to get up early in the morning and cook for myself, and how to get dressed neatly outside.
Tell us about a place you have visited.
We visited the Tara Valley that I loved very much, the aquarium, and the beach that we went yesterday.
I loved our morning walk in the first day of Australia. It was very beautiful, and a bike with Mr. Stewart. It was very wonderful. The mist coming, I loved it so much. A long drive, nice it was.
Safety rules and about relationships.
Being self-dependent.
And I've learned about how to socialize with people. I've learned these important life skills, and I've learned how important socializing is in life.
Tell us about a place you have visited.
I visited the aquarium and the foodie playground.
And we have a beach near our house, and I really enjoyed with my friends.
We also visited the Tara Valley and enjoyed there and had a nice day there.
It is so different from India in being in Australia, and many safety rules, and to be myself and to take care of myself.
I learned the accent, the way they talk and their style and everything. It was also new to me, and it was first hard in the beginning. Now I got used to it.
Tell us about a place you have visited.
I have visited to Frankston Beach and a netball stadium and a foodie playground, and I like the places.
I went to the Melbourne Star, where I could see the whole Melbourne city. It was really good, fun, and I saw all the whole places from the top views. It was so good, enjoying. Yeah.
I have learned to be fit. I thought I'm so fit, but after coming to Australia, after seeing a lady of 58, and she was playing with me basketball. She was a very good player, and after seeing her, I thought we should still improve.
And first is safety rules, and next is to be ourselves and being friendly with others.
Tell us about a place you have visited.
Beach. It was a dream to come to beach like in Australia, and that's all.
And I visited the aquarium, the Moonlight Sanctuary, and the rope car, and I enjoyed it a lot.
First of all, I learned that safety first and the rest is next. Starting with seat belts and then to pedestrian crossings. To get up early, do my things by myself.
Tell us about a place you have visited.
I like the beach particularly, playing there with my friends. Then we also went to a seaport in a cable car.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I've been like self-dependent and safety rules and the clean about the country, the cleanliness.
Tell us about a place you have visited.
I visited aquarium,
which we saw lots of types of fishes. So I like. Thank you. Thank you.
Rightly speaking, I've learned a lot about being in Melbourne here because I've learned a lot about from the Melburnians about the safety traffic rules, and then do everything for yourself. You cook for yourself, you do everything for yourself, helping yourself. So that's one of the more important thing I learned here.
Tell us about a place you have visited.
Yesterday we went to the Albert Seat, which was in the rope car on the Mornington Peninsula. It was on the bay of Port Phillip. So it's like a kind of historical place. We visited there and we had great fun there.
Thank you. Okay, I've learned to be punctual. I've learned to express myself to other persons. I've learned to build relationships, that is long-lasting relationships. I've learned to form bonds. I've learned to be able to be all by myself without my parents and everything. So it is very new and I've learned a lot.
Tell me a little bit about your favourite place you visited.
Okay. My auntie, after coming from work, she took us to the Frankston Pier and to the Aldovers Hill at night. It was very cold. I was freezing, but then I enjoyed it. The lights were shimmering in the city and I saw the beach and the bridge. It was awesome. And we also saw a family celebrating the birthday party. We joined in it and so we enjoyed. That's the favorite. Thank you.
Thank you.
Here, the main thing is the climate is so different and my skin gets dried, yeah. And my friend taught me to apply lotions.
Okay.
She taught me to cook, yeah. And these are done only because of John Long, because he allowed us to do everything in his house. He loved Indian foods, that is why he allowed us to cook Indian foods and to serve him. He believed in us. and I have learned many things. Like, we came to school and the first time I was like using instruments to do carpentry work. I cooked for the first time and I danced really well.
Tell me about some of the favourite places that you have been to.
The favorite place I've been is obviously the Moonlit Sanctuary. Like, I was able to touch many animals which I have never seen in my life. I saw it for the first time and I was able to touch it. Nobody said anything to me. And I crossed the fence even though I'm not allowed. And I fed them. I saw a snake. I loved it. It was too cool. I loved it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cut.